right? So if I click this, okay, great. Now how do I stop it? now how do I? Oh no! Oh no! Stop! Please stop! Okay, I figured out how to use the stockpile corruptor. I gotta turn this down in the back real quick, or else you're gonna hear it echo through my mic, because apparently it's just that loud. Apparently it's just that loud. So here are corruptions. We're gonna start with, you know, it might actually be better if I use the glitch harvester. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to load the TMNT stockpile. Okay, so TMNT on the NES had the most corruptions. Oh, you know what I gotta do? I gotta change the stream info. We're not playing Ratchet Deadlocked right now. We're doing corruptions. I think if I just... I know this is a game. I know corruption is a game, but I'm saying we're playing corruption because we're doing corruptions. And let me also put a big old seizure warning. Seizure warning at the start of the title. There we go. Corruptions variety stream. We looking good? We looking good here? Hi, Muffy. You did this to me. I will forgive you this time. Muffy is mad. You could have just not responded to Muffy is mad by saying, who's Muffy? But instead you said, I am. You've now cemented yourself into the role. It's a shame. Let me get the captions back up. The captions should be playing. There we go. All right. So we're going to go through these stockpiles that I've compiled over the week. I tend to play around with the corruptor while I eat food, just because I can't eat and do nothing at the same time. So this is some of the more interesting stuff I've found along the way. I've never claimed to be smart. Me neither. So we're going to start off this corruption with this stockpile with a corruption called First TMNT Corruption. Which is the first one I did. I can't hear it at all. Cannot hear this corruption at all. Let me turn this up. I know you guys can hear it. I can't. Is it echoing through my mic? Who the fuck is Muffy? It wants to act like it's echoing through my mic, but realistically my mic shouldn't be picking it up from here. Whack. You know what, I could switch audio devices, but then the desktop audio won't play the way it's supposed to. Well, anyways, this is the first TMNT corruption. This is the second one. It's called Go Into Some Sewers to Proceed. You can do it. We got some weird audio. We can select a little bit here, but as far as getting out of the menu goes, or like selecting a turtle, game's broken. Game does not work past this point. This next one is called Interesting Music. I hope it's interesting music. I really can't hear it on my end. I have to switch audio devices, I think. Here, let me try this. Uh-oh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got it now. You guys can hear that, right? I think I can get away with turning this up a little bit. Some of these might end up kind of loud though, so watch your volume, watch your epilepsy if you have it, because some of the visuals might be pretty strong as well. Yeah, so this is pretty interesting music. This next one is called He App Hi RPII Her. He App Hi IR Pi I Her. You can see the text there in the bottom left of the screen. Don't know what that's supposed to mean. This one's playable, up to there, and then it crashes. This next one is another auditory one. It's called New Music. It's not playable in any capacity, but, you know, there's music. This one's called Somehow Playable. Map shows your position on the ground. Yeah, so for some reason, I can play the game like this. So let's see if we can get into the first level. Alright, so this is the first level. I can't see the turtle. I don't really know if I'm doing a very good job here. Okay, I'm on the ground floor. You can see the camera is kind of moving and I'm going along with the camera. I think I'm stuck against the wall, so let me back out a little bit and then jump up. Yeah, okay, that'll work. And we got this boss fight guy here. I can't see myself or like where I am against the boss, but we're gonna beat him anyways. Because I'm just great at this game. This next one is called Turtles Running Around. And this one, if I walk around a bit, sometimes you'll just see one of the turtles run across the screen out of nowhere. Sometimes he turns into a truck. There's another turtle turned into a truck. I think when I go down, they turn back into turtles. We got a truck there, turning into a rocket. This is a very graphical glitch. Not sure exactly what... Oh, okay, we got a bunch of cues here now. This next one is called Under the Level. So if we find a way to get into the level here... we are now under the level. And there's... Oh! Oh, I was never able to get out of that before. But now we're above the level. Well, I guess we're gonna explore this one a bit. Oh, well... There you go. That's all we can explore. I was gonna say, wow, this is actually playable. We can take a look at how to do this, but... I go down these... Okay. Alright, now what happens if I go over here? Nothing. Alright, you're stuck. Your progression is gated there. It's really slow, too. It must be really chugging. This next one is called Theme of Donatello. This is what hell sounds like. But anyways, that's Theme of Donatello. This one is called Something Happened Here. And I forget what happens in this one. Oh, well, something happened there. So the music is kind of fucked up, and the visuals are very fucked up, obviously. QR. Whatever that is. 4-5. The white Ninja Turtle with the white bandana. Don't you know the white Ninja Turtle? The dude with the white bandana and stuff? Who's that one? Angelo? So clearly some fucked up shit happened in this corruption. No clue exactly what it's trying to do. It kind of just keeps doing the same thing over and over. This next one, watch your ears on this next one because the title is This Sounds Like Hell. Okay, the next one is called Got Some Weird Noises Here. Sounds like the phone's ringing. Definitely some weird noises. This next one is called Pee Pee Poo Poo Music. You guys like pee pee poo poo music? You like penis music? This next one is also an audio one. It's called A Lot of Audio Stuff Here. Definitely some weird shit going on. Well, that sounds awful. The next one is also gonna sound awful. It's called This Is Hell, so watch your volume. Yep. Yep. This is hell. This next one fucks with the text a little bit, as you'll see. So you got Leonardo Katana Blades. There's no audio in this one, luckily. Raffaello Sayana Blades. It keeps updating the text but not deleting the old text, so you get some funny stuff, like Michelangelo Nunchakusades. And my favorite one, Donatello Jello Bonchakusades. And then you've got this absolute mess of pixels here. And you can kind of make out a little bit of what's happening if you know the scene. A lot of twos. We've got a lot of twos on screen. Push Staryo as it bobs with a glitchy heart. And I think it just does the same thing over and over. Leonardo 2-2-Elo, Katana 2 Blades. I wonder if the 2s change it much. Raffaello 22-Elo, Sayana 2 Blades. Michelangelo. Oh, that's just regular Michelangelo. Nunchakusades, and then Donatello Jello. Donatello Jello, Bonchakusades. This one's called the Turtles Turn into Computer Viruses. That's Leonardo, as you know him and love him. Oh, of course, Raphael. That's what he looks like. And of course, how could you forget the classic Michelangelo look? And one more classic turtle appearance, Donatello Jello. This next one is called New 9 Inch Nails Song. Yo, Cubone, you actually recommended this game, didn't you? This game was one of the better games to corrupt. We got a lot of good corruptions here. This next one is titled, What Jazz Sounds Like to Unprepared Listeners. I took most of the recommendations on Twitter. I spent like a week. Every time I ate, I would sit down at my computer, I'd pick out one of the games, and I'd corrupt it. So I think I hit most of the recommendations within the last week. So this is like a compilation of corruptions I did over the last week that I wanted to save and show off. So none of these are live corruptions we're doing on the fly. So this is what jazz sounds like to unprepared listeners. Should turn this into a YouTube series. I kind of want to edit all these into like shorter YouTube videos and put them up on my channel. Michelangelo. Okay, one more audio one. This one's called Robot Music. If I were a robot, I would get down to this. Did you catch some of the earlier ones, Cubone? Check out this one. This one's called Is This Jacking On Music? Yeah. This is probably the worst one. This is called This Sounds Like Hell, in case you missed this one from earlier. Oh no, sorry. I wanted to click this one, actually. This one's got some interesting music. Completely unplayable, of course. This one we already hit, but I'll do it again. He, I, app, hi, R, P, I, he, R. And then you can actually play the game for like a half a second before it dies. I contacted Nintendo, I said fuck it. Let me know when they get back to you. This is another new music one. This one is somehow playable. I think we played this one. Yeah, we... So you can't see the turtle, so like, good luck. But this one is playable, if you really want to. You just kind of have to know where the turtle is versus where you are. I've played through this level enough times getting these corruptions done that I can reasonably easily do this. But I think that's about all I can do. This one's another fun one. If you move around a little bit, sometimes a turtle or a truck or something just comes like running across the screen. I'm still unsure of what triggers it. See, there's a turtle there, turning into a truck and a rocket. Also, you're at half health when you spawn into this one for some reason. There's another turtle. There he goes. So anyways, those are most of the TMNT ones that we got. This was a really fun game to corrupt. We got a lot of good stuff out of it. But I did some other games I want to show off too. Let's see. Zelda 2. I think Zelda 2 was requested by Namven? I want to say Namven wanted to see Zelda 2. So let me pull up some of these Zelda 2 corruptions. Let me close the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles ROM. This one is called Falling Sound and Map Time. So I guess from the title you get a falling sound and then you pop up on the map. Z37B42. What? What? Oh, Zelda 2. That's Zelda 2. I guess I got a level in Zelda 2. I guess I got another level in Zelda 2. I guess I got another level in Zelda 2. Did I miss that? Did it say Zelda 2? Attack will go up. This one's called Fun Sounds. Fun is one way to describe the sounds that played. This next one is called Loud. Be careful. Great, awesome. This next one has flashing imagery, so if you have visual epilepsy, don't look at the screen. In fact, if you have visual epilepsy, you probably shouldn't watch the stream right now. Oh, yep. That sure is just flashing imagery. We're gonna change that. The instructions for this one say blast it again, but I forgot what I was blasting the intensity at when I did this the other night, because I'm silly. So let me give it a blast of like, I don't know, 500. After Ganon was destroyed, level. ML, I see like the beginning of the Zelda 2 logo right at the sword, but it's not popping up. Let me try blasting that one more time. Blast here. Yeah, I don't know. This one, I see Link is like changing colors really fast in the title. It's interesting, that's neat. It's pulling what looks like the level up again from the bottom of the screen. This next one is called Zelda with Delay. just has a delay filter on the music somehow. And this next one is playable from title. I think I had a fun time. This is one of the ones I wanted to show off and actually like explore around a little bit. Because this one is, believe it or not, playable. And depending on how far you get in it, you can actually do some interesting shit. So our objective for this corruption is to... Oh, not walk there. Okay, we'll do a battle. Okay, I'm gonna have to reload this one, because my objective was actually to get to the town nearest us. If you go right from the start on this one, you get some really crazy graphical errors right at the beginning. So you have to stay on the road here to avoid battles. And we're just trying to we're gonna try to get to the first town here. And we're gonna find the lady who heals you when you go in her house. We're gonna go in her house and get healed. And that will lead to some more corruptions in the game. We talk to this one, right? Please. Go in here. I can restore your life. Thank you. And I think this is the lady who restores your magic? No, not the red one, the orange one. There we go. Stop. I can give you magic. Okay, and that crashed it. There's better stuff you can get out of that one, but you can do some interesting stuff. Okay, quiet time now. Let's grab a different stockpile here. Let's move on to Star Tropics. Let's do Star Tropics. This is not one that was requested, but Star Tropics is one of my favorite NES games. So I wanted to corrupt it. I wanted to see how it happened. This one's called Evolution, this first one, and I think I called it that because the sound it makes sounds like the sound you hear in Pokemon right before a Pokemon evolves. This next one is called Off-Centered. So as you can see, my character's in the door, but is acting like my character's like a couple spaces above. So like I'm walking into the green block up here somehow. I'm shooting my yo-yo from up there. So I called this one Off-Centered. Can whack some of these guys a little bit. We're walking right over the water. Walk right up through there. I forget when or how this one crashes. Actually, this one might be like very playable, other than the fact that you are not in the space of your character, and that would get pretty annoying to play. I think I'm gonna go through this door and then switch to the next corruption. Yeah, so this one, I could keep playing this. We could go through the level, but we're not gonna. This one's called Music and Crash on Door. So it crashes when you walk through the door and you get some weird music stuff. This next one is called Pulse Party, and the instructions I wrote to myself are jump around. Oh yeah, so clearly you keep pulsing in and out. When you walk, things on the screen move. It actually looks like some of these things might be part of your body, like your feet and stuff, even though they're attached to your body already. But the only way to move in here is to jump. That's the only way to get around in this particular corruption, for whatever fucking reason. This is an NPC one. The next one is an NPC one called I'm the Haman and Jay Sister of Tur. I'm the Haman and Jay Sister of Tur. This next one is called Ghost. That was pretty fucking haunted. Yeah, that was pretty fucking haunted, I'd say. The shaman's blue here. Your uncle has abducted. Just skip the text. I think this one also gives you max hearts when you pop into the dungeon. Now saving your data. Refrain from turning power off. Yep. So once you get in... Who did the shaman blue? So when you get into the dungeon, you have all the hearts you could have in the game. See, we got a full heart meter here. This next one is called Weird Sound. I would say that is a weird sound. Is she speaking eyeballs to me? She's speaking to me in eyeball text. As you can see, it's very fucked up. It's all messed up. And this is the level. Oh, I can actually play the level a little bit? Alright. We are in a room made of meat. If you've ever wanted to be in a room made of meat, Star Tropics is the game for you. Can I go through this door? I can keep playing the game? Cool. So it looks like it's playable, aside from the visual funk. This next one is called Percussion. It sure is the percussion track. Great. Okay, so her mouth flew away from her body. The music is a little bit lower in this one too. Can I play this? No, this is absolutely frozen. This next one is called Check Out These Pictures, Dude! And it just gives you a slideshow of pictures. This is actually the slideshow that appears at the end of the game. When you finish the game, this is what you see. So, if you want to consider this corruption the fastest speedrun in the history of Star Tropics, then I would be the speedrun Star Tropics champion. This next one's called Sound and Flying Mouth. So the village chief's mouth has been removed from his head and pasted onto the wall behind him. For some reason, it still works. He's speaking to me in characters made out of human flesh. And the sound is a little weird. This next one is called Floating Poop Square. Aptly named. There is a floating poop square on the screen. Let's move on to the next one. The next one. So in this one, the chief's arm fucking blows up into flesh, and then the game crashes. If you didn't catch that, we'll do it one more time. The chief's arm blows up into flesh, and then the game crashes. This next one is called Talking Mound of Flesh. And it's very quick before it crashes. You get a couple seconds and then it dies. This one is called Colors. It's not playable at all, but you get a couple colors and then it dies. I'm sensing a theme. There's a lot of flesh stuff in the Star Tropics one. There's a lot of like weird, creepy flesh stuff. Here's a text one, I think. Number 1, P elude, L one day, I summer. You Lanel at Sea Island. I gotta reload that. You Lanel at Sea Island, where Dr. has HIF laboratory. This next one is called Evil Noise of Power. Sounds like a dot matrix. Thick. Okay, quiet. Quiet. This next one's called Electricity. I don't remember this next one. Oh, it kind of sounds like static electricity. I miss dot matrix printers. Are those like the those fax machines that go, you know? That's a very nostalgic sound for me. We got an alternate theme there. Yeah, the dial-up sound. I remember those. Here's another remix of the theme. I really love the audio corruptions, the ones that change the music. It's definitely missing some bass or something, but boy does it have percussion. And this last one is called Another Banging Tune. Yeah, this one fucks. Dot matrix printers were the printers with the paper that came all attached with all the little holes in the side. Oh yeah, I never heard one of those printers, but I remember that paper. That could be used for interpretive dance. There's my interpretive dance. It's all in the arms. Wait, I can do the Jericondra serving trays. What is it? What is it that Jericondra does? Something like that. It's always fun. Wow, that island's messed up. All right, those are all the Star Tropics ones. Let's it's all in how you use your ass. Not on Twitch, it's not. Whoa. This is... Stop. Star Tropics, stop. This next game that I've got a stockpile of corruptions for is the classic Pokemon Crystal. I spent some time making sure that we could play GBA and Game Boy Color games on stream today. GBA games corrupt like shit, but Game Boy Color games are a little more cooperative with the engine. So I've got some Pokemon Crystal corruptions. This is the first Pokemon Crystal corruption I've ever done. This is it. I saved the first one I did. I don't remember what it is. Where's Muffin? I don't know. Muffin is a lurk champion, so probably lurking. I know Muffin did mention going to use a beat maker, so probably doing that if I had to guess. All right, that's the first corruption. Oh yeah, and then the cartridge breaks. The BIOS breaks. It doesn't think we have the right BIOS anymore. This next one is called Pidgey. It's just Pidgey. Pidgey's there. This next one is called Listen to Die. Oh yeah, you kind of hear it right at the end. It goes, it dies. This next one is playable. It doesn't look great, but it is playable. We can finish this battle. You can't see the text. You don't really know what you're doing. Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, you can see the text actually. It moves back up. We've definitely got some gunk on screen here, but the battle is playable. We can leave the battle, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna explore outside of the battle and see what we can pull out of the world here. There's two things I really love in corruptions. One of the things I really love is when you get a really funny audio corruption. The other thing I really love is when you get something that's playable, and now we're a pile of flesh. And now we are a bunch of blue flesh on the ground, just crawling along. All of the NPCs have been removed as well. There are no NPCs here. You can talk to people, but they don't appear in the world. Everyone in the world is now an invisible shadow of what they used to be. I think playing another battle will have much of the same effects as the first one had. You'll still be a pile of flesh when you get out of the battle. So that's this corruption. This next one is called K, because that's the only letter on screen. It's just one letter. It's K. Right in the corner to the left, underneath the Pidgey. This next one is called, oh, yeah, okay. So this next one's name is instructions for me. It's called Move at Different Times for Different Pitch Bends. It's you! When I was making this this corruption, and I named it K, I was like, K's gonna be here, and I'm gonna say, this corruption is K. And K's gonna be like, that's me. I thought about this exchange a week ago. So this one crashes as soon as you take a step. But based on where you take a step and when you take a step in the song, the pitch it dies on will have a different pitch bend. So let's go now. Try a different one. Ooh, that one was ugly. So you get some fun game death there. This next one, really great name. I named this next one What? Welcome to the world of Pokemon. What? Now I get why it's named What. I think... Is it crashed here? Yeah, I don't think this is playable. Oh, no, it's playable. Oh, it's playable, alright. Oh, it's playable. It just takes a long time. I think it's rendering text off screen right now. Or maybe it's dead. Oh, no, it's rendering text. We could speed this one up and see if it goes anywhere. I haven't tried that yet. Let's speed this one up. See if we go really fast. Okay, the text is normal here. And it dies right here. Ooh, sounds ugly. This next one is called The Okemon. Oh, The Okemon. And then it dies when you try to advance the text. This next one's called Bad Music, so it probably sounds like something that I would compose. I think one of the percussion tracks got put onto the sound font for one of the leads. Because it's just the same note over and over, and that's generally a percussion track. Oh, kinda playable this one is. Obviously, Oak has some weird text below him. The Wooper is all fucked up here. But you can still hear, like, the buttons are pressing, we are advancing. Somehow. I forget what happens if you actually get through this text here. I think we have to name our character. Pretty sure we're naming our character. If I know this game correctly, we are currently naming a character. Ah, yes, we've shrunk down. And we are invisible in the world. In fact, so are the other NPCs. Oh! Ah! Our neighbor, Professor Elm, was looking for you. I think this is pretty much the same as the base game, except you can't see any of the characters. And there's like a little bit of visual funk in the text box. But I'm pretty sure nothing changes too much if you do battles or anything. Yo, what's up, Cascaboom? How you doing today? Yo, as a heads up, if you have any form of visual epilepsy, this might not be the stream to watch. Especially this next corruption. This next corruption I've named visual epilepsy. So before I click this next corruption that's about to load, if you have visual epilepsy, now is a good time to look away from the stream. How you doing today? Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh, that is some flashing imagery right there. This game is busted. I don't want to do that one for too long, just in case someone stumbles across the channel and doesn't have time to read the warning before they see flashing imagery. Let's pull up the next stockpile. I'm good. Hell yeah. What we're doing right now is we're wrapping up our Sunday variety stream with a couple ROM corruptions. I'm not sure if you've seen ROM corruptions before, but basically I use the real-time corruptor from Red Scientist. I load up some legally acquired game files and I corrupt the fuck out of them. This next one is going to be Mega Man X, which was actually requested last week by WoofGG. So I made sure I was able to do this. I don't think the corruptions on here are the best, but we got some interesting stuff. If they load. Huh. Oh, there it is. Legally, yes, legally. Legally acquired ROM files. So this one is just, the title looks a little weird. I think this one was the first corruption I made. I stockpiled it because I like to save the first one. What have you been up to recently, Casca? Have you been practicing your Kaizo Mario? This next one is called You Think the Game is Dead, but it's not. You think it's dead, but then it's not. X. Man, X. How's the speed gaming practice? It's been slow gaming practice recently. I got really distracted. I haven't touched Dink in a couple days. I've actually been really distracted with doing this shit, this pee-pee-poo-poo garbage. And you know what's unfortunate? Donkey Kong corrupts terribly for me. I can never get good corruptions on Donkey Kong. But I do have to get back to it. I'm still practicing, what is it, Glimmer's Galleon? The maze level, where you have the fish that flashes you in the eyes every time you turn. I basically just have to learn the level for that. This scrolls when the level starts, and you got some crazy visual funk. We just fell through the floor, which is cool. Went on vacation, been slammed with school. Yeah. Oh yeah, that'd do it. So we can walk over nothing here, for some reason. Oh, there's no shooting. No shooting allowed. Okay, I jumped and I died. All of the controls were remapped there as well. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat, although I didn't go to school or vacation. I've just been distracted and busy. I haven't really had the time to hop on Dink in a little while, and I feel bad about it, but hopefully we'll get some more time soonish. Hopefully. I'm on the Aladdin Super NES grind. Nice. Oh, I just crushed my water bottle under my hand. Oopsie daisy. I have Aladdin on the Genesis. Yeah, I got Aladdin on the Genesis. I suck at it, but I have it. I used to play Aladdin on the Super NES when I was a kid. I would go over to my cousin's place, and I say we'd, but it was me. I would play it, and I would die in the first level, because I was 4 years old. Nice is right, Unworthy. We got some nice corruptions here. This one's called No Shoot. I assume I'm not allowed to shoot. Nope, I'm not allowed to shoot. Sometimes Mega Man just like sticks his hands up in the air here. He goes, woo! And that's this level. I can't jump. I can't do much of any. Oh no, I can jump. Can't shoot though. There's a wall here. Okay, so there's stuff up here, apparently. Oh, we're in a good place now. The ice cream ended up being milkshakes and twisters from Foster's. Nice! I thought you were getting milkshakes. For some reason, I thought you were going to get milkshakes anyways. But hey, that sounds pretty dope. What's a twister? Aladdin Genesis is gross? Oh shit! What's the difference between the two? Or what are the differences, rather? Non-Nintendo is gross. You know, I will admit that my Nintendo cartridge collection is a lot larger than my Genesis cartridge collection. I have 4 Genesis games. I have, it looks like 15 or 20 NES games, and I have about 20 to 30 Super NES games. Yo, the sound font in Mega Man is fantastic. Mega Man X has a fantastic sound font for sure, dude. This one's called Fucked Up Mega Man. And as you can tell, oh shit, that car's driving backwards. Mega Man is very fucked up in this one. But I think the controls work. Nope, I can't shoot. I can't shoot. I'd have to jump over this guy. I'll just go through him with invincibility. The downside of these corruptions is that I wasn't able to get any good auditory corruptions. Aladdin Genesis and Super NES are basically two different games. Damn! I had no idea. I was just getting a bunch of cheap Genesis games when I had the ability to play Genesis games. And ever since then, I haven't really played much. I think I have Phantasy Star, Sonic 2, Aladdin, Mortal Kombat, and Pebble Beach Golf Links. And I think that's everything I have on Genesis. This one's called Mega Man Goes to Hell. Let's do that again. That's what happens when Mega Man goes to hell. Besides following the movie story, they're not the same in any ways. Whoa! I had no idea. That's wild. Maybe that's why I suck so bad at the Genesis one. I always thought they were like similar games for some reason. This next one is called Weird Pulses of Denial Noise. So I guess the cancellation noise or the denial noise is going to pulse. It's a very slow pulse, but it is definitely pulsing. It takes about 5 seconds between each noise it makes. But like, I own Clue on the Super NES, but I never played it. There's some Super NES games that I have that I don't really play. When I got my Super NES, it came bundled with like 5 or 6 games. And like, I know it's a funny meme. I know it's funny, you know, haha and stuff. I'm not gonna sit down and play Shaq Fu. I've played a little bit of it. That's all I needed. I'm not gonna fucking keep playing Shaq Fu just because it came with my Super NES. I'll keep the cartridge because it's funny as fuck. But I've got better games to play. I have Donkey Kong Country to play. Duh. Big visual epilepsy warning for this next one because I've titled it Visual Epilepsy, which means I'm sure there's flashing imagery. That's not as bad as I thought, but it could definitely... Oh, no, that's pretty bad. Oh, yeah, no, that's pretty bad. That's pretty visual epilepsy. SNES has a lot of shovelware. So does the Wii. So does the Switch eShop. Shaq Fu is actually... I fucking hate Shaq Fu. I've like the thing is, I've actually sat down and tried to play it too. I was just like, I can't with that game. This one's called Song Ends Fast. Shaq Fu 2, however, is extremely racist. I think I played Shaq Fu 2 at PAX, and I don't remember a single thing about it. I remember saying, oh, Shaq 2 exists? Shaq Fu 2? I guess I'll play it. But honestly, it was Sunday of PAX after I had just worked like 4 days at a booth. Because I was working at PAX. I wasn't at PAX for fun. I was working at PAX as part of a booth. I was wiped. I couldn't tell you any strong memories of any games I played. The song just ends. Good one. This one's called Where Are You Going? I'm pretty sure Mega Man walks off screen in this one. Yep. I have absolutely no control over Mega Man. He starts saving up his power and then walks to the left off screen. I can't press anyone. Which PAX? I was working at PAX East 2018? I want to say I worked at a booth PAX East 2018. This one's called Fall Time. You fall off screen. This one is the only audio thing I could get going. We get a change in music here. We just wait long enough. We have to wait a little bit, but it will change eventually. There we go. That's white. It was white. But now it's a lot. It's still like the first level, but it's this music, and it's a lot darker. Now, I've never beaten this game. This sounds like the credit theme or like the you beat the game music. But I don't know that. Get stitched? Hey, you know what they say. Snitches get stitches. Ugh, that's not the right command. What am I doing? I'm a little tired. We've been on for over 6 hours. I'm pretty sure this music will just keep playing. Nothing really will change about the game no matter what I press or do. We're gonna move on to the next one. Which PAX? My internet shut out. It was PAX East 2018, I want to say. PAX East in Boston. Okay. This is our last stockpile that I have. And this is... We don't have a lot of corruptions in this one, but this is one of my favorite Super NES games. So I wanted to spend some time trying to corrupt it. I might do more of these corruptions in the future, if I can figure out what values to inject into the game better. I want to go to Boston one day. My wife is a big fan of Boston. Nice. I'm actually within an hour drive of Boston. Well, depending on traffic. What time of the day I go and stuff. It could be much more than an hour. But ideally, it's less than an hour. I don't go to Boston a whole lot right now. I like being in Boston. Going to Boston with friends is fun, but not with COVID. Now it's just scary. I was lucky enough that before COVID hit, like for Halloween, the Halloween before COVID hit, 2 of my friends and I, we rented a hotel room in a really like swanky old hotel in Boston, and we just kind of hung out all night, and it was a great time. We went out to some bars. We caught some live music. They were playing Celtic music for some reason on Halloween. That was pretty fun. What else did we do? We did some shit. We went to a museum. We went to the I think it's the Elizabeth Gardner Museum. It's a big art museum. Well, not like big. It was apparently this rich person's like home art collection or something. It's like a cool layout of art. It was cool. It was nice. It was fun. All right, let's load up FF6. This first one is called Off Rails. So if you know the beginning of FF6, you know that you are playing as Terra. You've got Wedge and Vix. Wedge and Biggs. Wedge and Vix in the English translation. And they kind of force you to go up through here and attack the town of Narsh. Narshe? I don't know how you pronounce it. But for some reason, this corruption spawns you outside the gates of Narsh, which means you can kind of fuck around with other shit. Unfortunately, opening this door doesn't do anything, because I don't think this is set up to do anything. But you are off rails. You can explore this little area. If you know the game well enough, you know that this is a cave exit later in the game, but you can't interact with it yet. You can walk off screen, but I don't think it does anything for you. Like, I think you can't leave the map or anything. Walking forward into the city tends to crash right there. So like everything's still running and the sound still works, but there's no movement input. Since I'm vaccinated, I'll go to PAX West when it happens in 2022. Nice. I still gotta get my vaccination. I think 2021 is too soon to promote conventions. As badly as I'd like to go back to conventions again, as badly as I would like to revisit conventions because they're so fun, I have to agree. I'm not super gung-ho on running back out there and hanging out with hundreds of people who don't know how to wear deodorant or wash their own ass. Just doesn't seem like... Oh! Whoa! I waited long enough in the game... Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Why is the armor on one of these guys not brown anymore? Both of these guys should have brown armor, but one of them has black armor. Whoa, I can walk up here now. Does the game just kind of like play out as usual at this point? There's no battle music. There's supposed to be battle music in this part, right? My brave move of 2021 will be going to a casino. Yo, I have no Magitech as Terra right now. I only have actual spells. Yeah, there's supposed to be battle music here. Vix gained a level. Yo, you want to see the gold jacket? Amazingly, that's not the 96 gil. That's almost 69. This is not the first gold jacket we've had today. Let's put it on. Let's pop this bad boy on. Speaking of gold, off stream I've been working on the gold chocobo quests and the chocobo breeding and the chocobo racing in Final Fantasy VII, and it's been better than I expected it would be. One of our Twitch friends just recently went to a casino. Mishark went to a casino. He was really excited about it. I don't think he won any money. I'm not much of a casino goer. I'm not much of a gambler. If anything, I would go for the, I did get the Choco Mog Materia. I was able to just talk to one of my own Chocobos at the gates, and I could get it. Yeah, so Terra definitely has no Magitech right now. Sorry, I mean question mark, space question mark, not Terra. We haven't named her yet. We haven't named her yet. I'm kind of interested in seeing how this one plays out. But I don't think anything too crazy is going to happen. Space, God. Alright, let's load the next one. This one's called 2 Lines. Because there are 2 big lines on screen. I expect to lose, but it's about an experience. I understand that. Yeah, if I were to go, it would probably be something I would go do once. Okay, we're frozen here. It's something I would go do once. I would put aside like a chunk of money for it, and then I'd probably never do it again. The experience of losing? Yeah, the experience of losing money to a company that already has a lot of money. Probably doesn't need any more. I just ordered Wingstop. Yo, Stitchflix. Stitch. I'm very excited to announce that I have buffalo wings in my fridge, ready to warm up after stream. The experience of being out of the town. The experience of being out of money. Yeah, there's nothing we can really do here. There's just 2 lines on screen. This next one is called Terra Learns Everything, and you'll see why. So this one boots us... This was based on the same save file as before, I want to mention. I paused it, that's not part of the corruption. This was part of the same save file as before. This was corrupted from the start of the Narsh segment. For some reason, the corruption has sent us outside of Narsh to fight a Lobos on the world map. We still have Wedge and Vix. Terra's name is now space T ? Good minds think alike, but the best minds don't think at all, Stitch. And I have no thoughts in my head. So you'll see what happens in this one. So after you kill this Lobos, and you win the battle, you get 12 EXP points. Space T ? Gains a level. Learns Antidote. Learns Life 2. Learns Life. Learned Cure 2, learned Dispel, learned Warp, learned Merton, learned Ultima, the spell you grind at the end of the game before you go to fight Kefka, learned Quarter, Pearl, Break, Fire 3, Fire 2, Drain, and you got 30 GP. And then it pops you back to here. It pops you back to this cutscene. They just poop out their butts. Who doesn't? Stitch Flicks, you're a good mind. Fight me. Oh, and this is frozen. This doesn't work. Great. This next one's a cool graphical glitch. You know the parallax, not the parallax, you know the mode 7 scrolling at the beginning of the game? I corrupted that. And this will do something pretty cool here. So that flat, let's start this again. You see there's a flat image on the ground, right? The camera pans forward in mode 7 along that flat image in the regular game as the camera's behind your characters marching forward in the Magitech. But you know that 2D image is underneath you scrolling. This is that 2D image from the top, and we're zooming out on it. For some reason. For some reason. That's what this corruption did, and it changes the color every so often too. I thought this one was really cool. I thought this one was neat as heck. And then, you know, it goes off screen and there's... Here, you know what? Let's try speeding it up. I don't think I tried speeding this one up all the way. We're gonna speed up through the intro and see where we land after it. let's be civil. Civility between Stitch and Unworthy? I can't believe what I'm hearing. Yeah, so the cutscene should be ending about here, based on the music. Let's see if we pop in anywhere after this. It might just die. I think the game just died. Yeah, it seems like the game died. Okay, this next one is called Blue Guys. And why, you may ask? Because the guys turn blue. This one I thought was pretty interesting. It also fucks with the text and the snowflakes coming down. You can kind of make out what should be being said at the top of the screen, but you really can't. Like, I have no clue what's at the top of the screen right now. I understood when it said main programmer, but... Music, Nobuo Uematsu. I know that one. Now that's a name I know. Let's try speeding this up, getting through this cutscene, and seeing what the game has to offer afterwards. So anyways, Aeonful, what's the next long series type game you'll stream? Oh, so we're finishing up Blasphemous soon. We're also finishing some Celeste stuff. We're currently in the middle of a long series type stream with Final Fantasy IX, but we're more than halfway done with that game, finally. I'm thinking I want to do Trials of Mana. I picked up Trials of Mana, the remake, on PS4, and now that the capture card is working nicely, I think I might want to play that for stream, like play it through entirely on stream. Aside from that, I was thinking about doing a Yakuza playthrough of one of the Yakuza games. This game looks normal. I think the game's just normal from this point. I was thinking about playing one of the Yakuza games. I was also considering a hard playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Remake. What else was I considering? Oh yeah, I was also just considering... Yo, Celeste, thank you for the host. Hold on, let me shout you out for the host. Thank you so much, my friend. Cool, never played it or any in the series. Have you played any Secret of Mana? Well, I asked that because I forgot that I called it Trials of Mana. So if you know that that's the series, probably no, you haven't played Secret of Mana. No. For some reason in my head, I was thinking I called it Seiken Densetsu 3, which isn't really a good way to tell you what series it's from. Oh, the game's frozen. Hey, the game's frozen. Look at that. The corruption did break it. Here's the last corruption. It's called What's Wrong with These Dudes? And they are ripped apart. Might head to bed soon. Just wanted to host you because you're a good streamer and a nice person. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. You're a nice person. still gotta catch a stream. You're a nice person. I still gotta catch a stream. Probably a good... Everyone's a good streamer. Everyone has a different approach. How are the corruptions? Pretty good. This is actually the last corruption that I have prepared for the night. This is actually the last corruption I have, which is just these fucked up dudes walking along the ground. But anyways, Unworthy. Yeah, I got a lot of games I'm thinking about playing. As soon as we finish some of the stuff we've been playing recently. But it's hard, you know, there are all these games I want to play. But I only stream my main rotation of games for like what do I stream for? Like 3 hours a day? Obviously not today. Today's a variety stream and I'm gonna be on for fucking 6 hours. I'm thinking about doing Marvel's Avengers. Yeah, that came out. I didn't play it at all, but how is it? Have you played it before? Throw that jacket over there. I was playing with Lude and forgot to stream it. He streamed so long today. That's what I do for the Sunday variety streams. I pick up a bunch of games. Well, I don't like buy a bunch of games. I take a bunch of games off my shelf. I delve into my Steam library or some bundle I bought years past, and I play a bunch of games. We do it for hours. It has been a while since I did like a really long stream though. It's been a while since I've done a 12-hour, 24-hour. I think I want to do a 12-hour at some point again. We might do a 12-hour Frog variety stream at some point. I'm kind of feeling that. Black Panther and Hawkeye expansions. Yeah, on PlayStation, but Steam had it on sale. Oh, that's right. They had the Square Enix sale recently. So I figured why not? So I'll stream the story and what's coming next. Hell yeah. That'll be interesting. That's a good way for me to see that game and see what it's like without actually buying it, because I'm not going to buy it. Just take your time, do whatever you want. Yeah, that's what I do. I chill, I play the games I want. Even though some of the streams aren't so popular, I play the games because they're fun. Because I have fun with them. Anyways, that was a fun stream. We had a lot of fun today. I really want to do more PS2 variety streams. I've been kind of getting bored of the like the indie game variety streams that I was doing in the past. I think I kind of just want to do like PS2 games, take some games off my shelf and play them all day. We might do something like that for the next couple weeks. But you know, it remains to be seen. I'm sure we'll do more corruptions as well. I have this game called March and Forset, but I haven't really played it. I've been watching someone else play. Sometimes I do that. Like I have Shenmue, but I was watching Bad Taste Bear play Shenmue actually. Like I wasn't playing Shenmue for myself. But I want to play Shenmue. I was just getting the experience through someone else's stream. It happens. It does happen. Okay, let me see who's online to raid right now. Let's see which of our lovely friends we're going to go hang out with today.